this around. Sorry, guys. There we go. Do a quick reading for Virgos. Virgos trying to synthesize the energy, balance things out, call people out, I'm hearing. For some, somebody is being a little too tout is the word I'm hearing. And tout to me kind of means like thinking things should go their way and nobody else's way. And about a little bit condescending towards someone else. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. I don't know if that's you, Virgo, if that's the person that you're dealing with, but somebody is kind of being condescending to people around them, thinking that they know the better way, something like that. Anyway. Yeah. And of course, this is because of guilt. Some of you could have been juggling somebody and you have guilt about that. If it's not that, then it's just because you feel uncertain about something, it makes you feel guilt. So I guess maybe whenever you feel unsure about something, you feel guilty. And so therefore you're being a little bit condescending towards someone else because you're unsure about something or you have guilt about something. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. All right. Some of you are not happy about a new beginning. Could have something to do with romance or children. And also how you see yourself. Also could be a creative project for some of you. What do we have for Virgo? Something about a new beginning is upsetting for Virgos right now. Maybe crying over spilt milk, so to speak. Okay, there's another card. Oh, here we go again. About a large sum of money. This is usually a will, inheritance, settlement, something like that. But also keep in mind it can just be property or, you know, if you really want to get down to it, it could be work money, but that's not usually what this is about. This is usually like family assets. So I'm just going to say a settlement. You're devastated about a new beginning because of a settlement or because of a large sum of money. Like I said, it said earlier that you had a guilty conscience because you were unsure about it or because you juggled it. You juggled this money. It could be either one. What does juggling the money mean? It could mean several different things. One of the things could mean like switching it from one bank account to another, or not making a decision on it so that it stays in limbo. Creating circumstances where it stays in limbo. It could be any of that kind of stuff. This is not you. This is somebody else that you're dealing with. Somebody's playing with somebody else's money again. Or that's what it looks like. What else do we have? Be careful about your pets. For some reason, my eyes are really drawn to the dog on here. So just make sure you're taking good care of your pets. What else do I want to say? I'm hearing despair. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if this is you or somebody that you're dealing with, but I'm definitely feeling despair. And I actually just got the card for despair. Some of you may be huffy, puffy, not wanting to show your emotions about some money here, whatever that means. Could be money from family, or it could be money from work. Could be money from children, creative projects, like I said, or a romantic partner, any of that. Yeah, feeling paranoid. I've already talked about that. The guilty conscience. What else? I'm going to pull oracle cards after this too, I think, just in case we might get additional messages. So stay tuned for that. If this isn't your story, it might come out in the oracle cards instead. What else? Thank you to everybody who's here. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, that kind of stuff. And if anybody can comment in here, I would really appreciate it, because I have a new setup and I'm trying to see how the comments are going to do on the live streams, because I'm trying to get it where I can interact easily with you guys through this interface. Virgo. Tell me more information about Virgos, please. Okay. Some of you may have been hoping for a large gift from this settlement. Or maybe some new beginning tactics that you used in order to get this settlement, or to try and get the settlement. It could be that too. I don't know what this is. I just see a lot of regret around money. I wish it would give me more information, but, you know, I have to take what I get. Some of you could be dealing with children. I'm just saying. Some of you also could be spying on somebody, or somebody could be spying on you with this Page of Swords here. Page of Swords is usually talking about an air sign, so that would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There it is. Okay. Yeah. It says that you're looking back over your shoulder at a new beginning and generosity, or a payout. This also could be equal give and take, but with these other cards along with it, this is basically hoping for a large, like, generous gift, is the way I see it. A gift of generosity. I don't know if those should be in there or not. Yeah, some of you may have been hopeful about this. It keeps bringing up the same thing, just saying that you were hopeful of this money. That may be all that comes out, and if it does, that's fine. If so, then that's the end of the story. If not, then hopefully we'll get clarifiers. Some of you, your self-worth may be tied to your work, and that may be causing a problem too. There's nothing wrong with having an identity with your work, but when you let it, like, be who you are, sometimes that can be overwhelming, especially when things go south. So don't over-identify with your job or your daily duties, whatever that would be, because for some of you that may just be like a gig work that you're just like all in on. Oh, okay. Now, this is just for a few, because I haven't finished the reading. For some of you, you're upset because you got a large gift and a new beginning and generosity from an inheritance, okay? And there may be guilt about that. It's going to be different for everybody. Some of you may have already gotten this money. Some of you may just be hopeful about this money. Because of this gift of generosity, you may have backstabbed somebody, or somebody may have backstabbed you. There's some sort of completion that's coming through on this, though, as it relates to this settlement. Okay. Yeah, some of you actually could have been given money to backstab somebody. I'm just going to be honest with you. Oh, let me go get that card. It just fell on the ground. Bear with me a second. Okay. Okay, so some of you may have backstabbed an Aquarian. Some of you. If you didn't backstab an Aquarian, there is this paranoia about a new beginning and generosity and a backstabbing strategy, whatever that means. This is so confusing. This could be a situation for some of you where, because of this backstabbing strategy, you had to get a new beginning with your family, or maybe there was a new marriage. I don't know. I just feel like basically some of you, you had to go back to your family because you were strategic to backstab somebody so that you could get some money here. Yeah. It basically says, and this is a commitment, by the way. Basically, what it's saying, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Yeah, I'm not going to go into all the details of that. Pretty much says it without going into these great big storylines. Basically, some of you got paid to backstab somebody else. That's what happened in some sense of the word. You got some sort of payoff for that. Um, some of you may have some regrets around this too. Now you're afraid to make a decision because of the manipulation of a proposal, or because of a manipulation proposal. So that just kind of double joints, or what do I want to say? That kind of solidifies what I said. You're afraid to make a choice because you made a final decision to manipulate, or you made a final decision about a manipulation proposal. Either way, it's basically saying that you were paid to backstab. You got a will, inheritance, or settlement, and a large gift and generosity from a new beginning, family, final decision, because a family final decision was manipulated or something like that. I don't know. That's what's coming out. Whatever this is, there was a tower moment and now you're being a fast talker about it. You're not telling the truth about this situation. You're walking on eggshells about your job because of this deception. There could have been greed involved. Somebody here could have chose to walk away and hide a choice. There's all kinds of stuff like that. But anyway, I'm going to get out of that. Let's go to the oracle cards and see if there's a different story with the oracle. Some of you are being presented a choice, and it's probably about this this money. Whatever happened, the point is that whatever happened with the settlement was not fair. You were somehow involved in some type of manipulation strategy. It may have backfired on some of you, or it may be about to backfire on some of you, but now you've got a choice to make. Do you come forward, or do you stand in the shadows? Because either way, you're going to get caught. I can tell you that. What does that say? Connecting to chat. Hi, Ninja. Sorry, I didn't see that before. Thank you. The chat is really, really tiny, but at least I can see it now. Perfect. All right. Yeah. First card out, and you saw how quickly that came up and how it came up. Danger. You know you're in danger. You know that there's a guilty conscience. Lots of loves and blessings to you. Thank you. Same to you. You know, you or whoever this person is knows they're in danger. Romantic children wise or creative project wise. Doesn't have to be any of those, but most likely it is. So you're fearful. I think you already know, so to speak, that your head's in a basket, or this person already knows their head is in a basket. What does that say? That's funny. The chat is over here and over here. I can read it better on this side, though. Anyway, I'm just glad I can see it now. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, anyway, somebody already knows their head's in a basket. That's the term I'm hearing. And I don't know if there's any significance to that or not. Hopefully not. Hopefully that's not literally. But it's a self-fulfilled prophecy. It's where somebody made a choice that they knew was not the best decision, right? Let's see what comes up other than that for Virgo. That's two words that I got. Self-fulfilling prophecy and head in a basket are phrases. And those are not my typical words, so I know they mean something. What else do we have for Virgo? Can you clarify this, please? Clarify what the sense of danger is about. My hair is all in the way. I didn't even fix my hair this morning. And as you can see, I'm still sitting in my bed being a lazy, lazy person today. Yeah, you're trying to, I don't know what it is just yet, but somebody got taken advantage of. I always say this when I see this card because it looks like the bird is doing, its business here on this person. Somebody got taken advantage of, potentially abused. And so maybe this situation went on, either you did it or someone else did it, but you were aware of it and you kept quiet. You didn't speak up. You didn't tell the truth about it. You had an idea that it was, and this is what I heard. You thought to yourself, oh, well, that's just natural selection. That's just what happens. It was kind of that kind of mentality, but that's not going to work. You made excuses for the person I'm also hearing. And I promise you, I'm looking at the cards and I'm seeing these words and hearing these phrases, and that's what I'm hearing. You made excuses for somebody. You may be or may have been kind of an adventurous person when it came to this situation, trying to come up with some sort of solution. For some of you, it could have something to do with equipment. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but you also tried to neutralize the other person. So that means like silence or take away their power or calm their perception. I don't know how to say that, but there's something like that that happened. What else do I see? Ooh, I saw the word insurrection. That's weird because the only time I've ever heard the word insurrection was when they were talking about the political stuff we won't get into. But insurrection, so this, you know what the insurrection was on, what was that, January 6th? I don't remember when that day was. Y'all know about what I'm talking about, I think, in the United States. There's some type of mentality like that. It's almost like sabotaging or in a group effort someone who was mistreated or something like that. The person, I also heard abandoned. The person was abandoned also. Whether that's you, remember, I don't know who is who, so just take it as you will. I say you, but I don't mean you because I don't know who this is. But somebody here was basically sabotaged and abandoned. And then after that, it's like the person, either you or they, like vacated the premises. I don't know where this is coming from. And it's all because of legal matters or somebody's just really strong, adamant belief system. For some of you, it could be about a belief system around lusty behaviors. I'm trying so hard not to curse on here, guys, because I don't want to get banned and everything else, because they're already like messing with my algorithm. I didn't pull that one. Some of you, it could be about a partner or regarding some sort of partnership here where this happened. What did I just say? It was a partnership, but I don't remember what I said before that. But anyway, the situation is transforming. The transformation card. Transformation. You fear, but you're trying to be calm about some sort of ending or transformation potentially to a partnership. I think for a lot of you it has legal ramifications, even though I haven't gotten the legal card. I just get that feeling. Again, that's not going to be everybody though. It may be some Virgos it's legal and others it's not. That may be why I'm not getting a justice card yet. I wonder if these are going to go in there. Yeah, you're trying to keep the peace right now, but somebody may have been honest, whether this is you or someone else. Oh, okay. I understand now. So basically the situation transformed, but you're still trying to keep the peace just to make sure that the truth doesn't come out. That's for some of you. Others, somebody did tell the truth. Yeah. Some of you may have hid that you told the truth about something. Wow, I've got honesty twice. Yeah, if you don't want the truth to come out, I hate to tell you, it's coming out. To have honesty come out twice. And it could be family, maybe even a family child. It doesn't have to be any of that, but somebody here may have told the truth about something here. But it looks like you're hoping, or they're hoping that the truth won't come out, but the truth does come out. Oh, wow. And because of that, there is a stake in the ground, a dispute, and some sort of misfortune. Some of you could have lost your house. I even heard some of you lost your dog. How that has anything to do with this, I don't know. But I told you from the beginning, I felt something about a pet. So there may be somebody here who's dealing with a lost pet, something like that, that may be tied to this or may not be tied to it, but nonetheless. Okay, here's the other thing. Potentially the person who told the truth about the situation and disputed what was going on experienced a misfortune because of this situation, because they were honest. Basically, they got flipped for telling the truth. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's also where that also could be the person that I heard earlier that they got abandoned and like whatever the words it was I said, I don't even remember now. What else? Is there anything else for Virgo? Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. I don't want to take those because it wasn't completely out, but some of you, it could be something that has to do with a mother figure. Oh my gosh. This is the one that wanted to come out, but yeah, whatever this is, there's, I told you there's some sort of transformation or whatever, Like if you don't see a transformation right now, it's basically saying there's a deadline and you've met it. Whatever that means. Meaning there's an ending here. Okay, I'm just going to stop. I've gotten honesty 3 times. 3 times. If you're hoping the truth doesn't come out about this situation, it did. Whether you told it or somebody else did. About the whole thing. Because I'm telling you, that doesn't come out that many times unless somebody just totally just decided to bear it all, so to speak. Yep. Basically, because somebody was vigilant and was honest about a choice or about something that happened here, they were basically sabotaged. Let me pull that one. Yeah. A lot of fear around this, whether it's you or the other person. I'm feeling a lot of fear. Honestly, I would feel like, I mean, looking at this, I would think I would feel more anger, but it's more fear than anything else. Some of you, it's basically saying at the center of the reading that somebody was honest about a dispute. So, for whatever that means to you guys. Hold on, who's in here? I don't know. Ninja, if you are still in here, I'll draw you 1 card, okay? As a thank you for being here. I can't promise you it's going to be a great one, but I can see what comes up. One oracle card for Ninja. That one wants to come out. Ninja, take advice. I think I've gotten this card for Virgos before, and I don't know if you're actually a Virgo or if you're a cross watcher, but take advice usually means from an elder or from somebody more seasoned. Could even be parents or, I don't know, parents, legal counsel, maybe a spiritual leader. It can be anything like that. Especially if you're dealing with anything that you've been keeping hidden or somebody's been keeping hidden from you. You might want to go to an advisor. All for yourself. I'm going to pull 1 card for you also if you're still here. Sorry, I have to make the type so tiny for it to fit in the screen so that I can see it all. So I have to put my face all up in the camera to see it. I'm just going to call you all, okay? Because it's easier than trying to say that whole name. Wow, yours came out with 2. No, more than that. Upheaval, command. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is you or another person, but there's somebody here for you, all for yourself, that has got major, massive control issues, anger issues, aggressive issues, belief system issues, stuck on their own money, their own perceptions, Some of you, you know what, this person, because they were hiding money, that's why they're being so controlling. So, yeah, there, it could have been, let's just say, passionate behaviors and money. Oh, thank you. Yeah. This, and the reason why I say it could be a boss is because I got the command card, which to me is like the emperor. So this could be a boss, a public figure, a CEO, an Aries. Um, I don't know if I didn't say father figure. Somebody here is hiding money and they're hiding some romantic behaviors. So they're being very arrogant and mean to people, very destructive energy. So be careful about that if it's not you. Yeah. Mark Yono. Okay. So, Mark, I'll pull a card for you since you're here. Let's see what comes up. My eyes are getting bad. Okay, that does it. Hopefully, if nobody else chats, I'll do yours next. If somebody else chats, I need you to put up another, like an emoji or something, so I can remember your name. If that's a name, it's hard to tell. Okay, so Mark Yono is the one that I'm pulling a card for right now. I may be saying that wrong, and if so, I apologize. The card that wants to come out for you is a new chapter. Some sort of new beginning for you, Mark. May even be a new job. What does that say? He is my father and absolutely right. Yeah. I apologize. I'm sorry that you're having to deal with that. That was some terrible energy for you. And then, yeah, that person is not a good person. They're not a nice person. They're not behaving in a great way. Let's just put it that way. So, Mark, for you, I'm getting there's a new chapter. Either it could be that you're getting a new job, or it could be that there's going to be a new beginning, which is going to affect your public reputation or your lifetime achievement. With me just pulling one card, that's all I can really tell. I don't really know what that means. It could even have something to do with the child, since there is a child in the picture. I'm going to tell you, I do feel that there's something about public reputation, though, because I heard the word vanity. So, what else? I did Mark. Oh. I don't know if that does it as a name or not. Let's do that. I'm just going to say that does it, okay? Y'all, I don't think I can I scroll back on comments? Oh my gosh, I can on the other side. On the, oh yes. Oh yeah, I'm happy. Okay, so let's do that. That does it. I'm just pulling one card, y'all, so it's not going to be like really in depth or anything. But it can kind of give you a little bit of a preview. If you only knew how tiny this type is over here, I need to post a screenshot so you can see why I have to put my face all up in the camera. All right, so let's pull one for that does it, whoever that was. That wants to come out right there. Oh, You got honesty too, so this reading may have applied to you. The person called that does it, or who typed that, whatever. There may be a come to Jesus moment happening, or if it hasn't already happened, it's going to. I really do feel it as that. This is more like this had to be done, or it's going to have to be done. It's not going to be a choice. And it's going to have to be done, like somebody's being very particular. I don't know what this means, but that's what I'm seeing. There's going to be a come to Jesus moment for you or somebody around you. Somebody's going to be telling the truth about the situation. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull these comments too. I can pull the other ones, but can I pull these down too? I wish I could pull down the right side because I can read those better. But that's okay. All right, so that does it. Ruth. Sabotage is the word you forgot. Yeah. Awesome reading, Margiano. Thanks. That does it. Yeah. So who have I not gotten? Ruth? Is there anybody else that I haven't gotten to? I'm going to do one for Ruth, but y'all forgive me if I'm like doubling up or doing something odd here. Like I said, this chat is so tiny. You're welcome. Let's see if Ruth has a card. Ooh, Ruth, whatever you're dealing with, you're going to find success in. Especially if it has something to do with a friendship or some sort of hope, wish, goal, or dream that you've been striving for. Something that you've worked really hard for, put in a lot of effort for. Meaning that there's going to be something that's going to be successful, but it didn't come easy. Or it's not going to come easy. It's one of the two. That's the feeling that I get. And because you are a perceptive person, and when I say that, I'm getting a reference to the third eye, because you have this ability within you. That's part of the reason that you've been able to find some sort of success. Now, I feel like whatever this is, like you've been through a whole bunch of BS, let me put it that way, but there's going to be a recovery. There's going to be some support here for you. It could have something to do with the relationship, but yeah, that's what comes up for Ruth. That does it. Okay, we're still at the same one. It kind of feels like one of those things where it's a success, but at what cost? You know what I mean? I don't know what that is because I don't live your life, but that's kind of the feeling I get. It's like a hard one. Whatever it is does not feel easy. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck as a settlement card, so it may have something to do with that. All right. I think I got everybody right. Yeah, looks like I did. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you showing up. Don't forget, if you'd like a private reading, you can always send me an email. It's triplemoonmeditations@gmail.com. Also, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to leave a donation, it's probably better to do it through PayPal because super chats, I mean, they're helpful, but it takes like 30 days to get them, and YouTube takes like 30%. I didn't even realize this until just recently. But even those are very much appreciated. I'm just letting you know it doesn't all go to the broadcaster. What else do I want to say? I don't know. Stay tuned for the next reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. Bye. I can't turn this thing off. I do this every time. Hold on. There we go.